Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today you are about to hear one of the most exciting and mysterious stories in American coin collecting, a story that has shocked collectors, surprised families, and turned ordinary people into believers overnight. Keep watching till the end, because what I am about to tell you can completely change the way you look at old coins forever. Today we are talking about the top Liberty coin dated 1961 with the D Mint mark, a coin that many people have already seen, many people have already touched, and many people have already spent without ever realizing what it could truly be worth. This is not just another old coin, this is a powerful symbol of history, rarity, and hidden value. Imagine holding a small silver-colored coin in your hand, nothing special at first glance, Liberty's face looking calm, confident, timeless, the date 1961 quietly sitting below her portrait, and then that tiny little D Mint mark, a single letter that has created legends in the coin world. That D stands for the Denver Mint, and this small detail alone can be the difference between a common coin and a life-changing treasure. The year 1961 was a fascinating time in American history. The nation was standing at the edge of change. The Cold War was intense, space exploration was beginning, and the American economy was transforming. Coins minted during this period were produced in massive numbers, but within those millions, a few special examples were born, coins with rare characteristics, minting errors, unusual metal compositions, and extraordinary preservation. Collectors all over the world search endlessly for high-grade Liberty coins from this era, because condition is everything. A 1961 D Liberty coin that looks ordinary when worn can suddenly become extraordinary if it survives in near-perfect or flawless condition. Original shine, sharp details, full mint luster, no scratches, no cleaning marks, no damage, just pure untouched history. Now here is where things get truly exciting. Some extremely rare specimens of the 1961 D Liberty coin have been linked to astonishing values. Stories circulate in the coin community of examples connected to experimental strikes, error variations, or exceptional grades that have reached unbelievable numbers in private sales and elite auctions. Figures whispered among collectors that climb into the hundreds of thousands, and in legendary cases even approaching values like $787,976 depending on rarity, condition, and demand. This does not mean every 1961 D Liberty coin is worth that amount, and this is very important to understand, but what it does mean is that the potential exists, and that potential alone is enough to send collectors into a frenzy. People search old drawers, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and family safes, hoping to discover that one special coin that changes everything. The Liberty design itself carries deep meaning. Liberty represents freedom, strength, and hope, values that defined America during the early 1960s. The craftsmanship on these coins reflects an era when coin making was considered an art. Every strand of hair, every curve of the face, every star and line carefully engraved by skilled hands. Over time, many of these coins were melted, damaged, or lost, making high-quality survivors even rarer. Today, demand continues to rise as new collectors enter the market and experienced investors turn to coins as a stable store of value. Precious metals, history, and rarity combined into one small object. If you believe you might own a 1961 D Liberty coin, do not rush to sell it, do not clean it, and do not assume its value without professional evaluation. Cleaning a coin can destroy its worth instantly. What looks like dirt could be natural toning that collectors pay extra for. Always seek a reputable coin grading service or experienced numismatist who understands the fine details that separate ordinary from extraordinary. This is why coin collecting is more than a hobby, it is a treasure hunt. Every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth more than most people ever imagine. The next time someone tells you old coins are just pocket change, remember the legend of the 1961 D Liberty coin. Remember how history hides value in plain sight. Stay with Coins, because we bring you real stories, real possibilities, and real knowledge from the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this journey into hidden wealth, like, share, and subscribe, because the next coin we reveal could be sitting in your pocket right now. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious Liberty coins ever sent into circulation, the legendary Top Liberty coin from 1973. A coin that many people ignore every single day without realizing what it could truly be worth. If you are a collector, an investor, or someone who loves real coin stories, stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear can completely change how you look at coins forever. Imagine holding a small silver-colored coin in your hand. Something light, something simple, something that once bought coffee or groceries, but behind that simple design lives a story of history, rarity, errors, demand, and unbelievable market value. This 1973's Top Liberty coin has shocked collectors, dealers, and auction houses around the world. Some examples have reached values that sound unreal, numbers that most people would never associate with a small Liberty coin, yet here we are, talking about values climbing as high as $787,976.48 for very special pieces. The year 1973 was a turning point for American coinage. It was a time when minting techniques were evolving, quality control was changing, and small differences in striking metal composition and finishing created coins that were never meant to exist in the way they do today. The San Francisco Mint Mark S is extremely important here, because it represents proof and special strike coins, many of which were handled differently from regular circulation coins. This alone adds a layer of mystery and desirability. The top Liberty design stands out because of its bold profile, the calm yet powerful face of Liberty facing forward or slightly to the side depending on strike quality, the details in the hair, the sharpness of the facial features, and the strength of the word Liberty across the top are the key elements collectors look for when identifying a premium example in 1973's coins. These features can vary dramatically from coin to coin. What truly makes some of these coins worth a fortune is not just age but condition, rarity, and error. Some 1973's top Liberty coins were struck with double dies, creating a visible doubling in the letters and numbers. Others show off-center strikes, missing details, or unusual surface textures that should not exist. When these errors appear on proof quality coins, the value multiplies fast. Another powerful factor is grade. A coin graded at the highest levels by professional grading services can jump from being worth a few dollars to hundreds of thousands overnight. Perfect surfaces, deep mirror-like fields, razor-sharp details, and zero wear make collectors compete fiercely when one appears at auction. Collectors from the United States, Europe, and Asia are constantly searching for this specific year and mint combination because many believe that undiscovered examples are still sitting in old drawers, piggy banks, inherited collections, and even pocket change. The idea that a life-changing coin could be hiding in plain sight keeps the demand alive and strong. The market for Liberty coins has exploded over the years as more people turn to tangible assets. Coins offer history, beauty, and value all in one package. During times of economic uncertainty, rare coins become even more desirable, and the 1973's top Liberty coin sits high on many wish lists because of its limited population at top. Great stories have emerged of ordinary people finding these coins and later discovering their true worth. One collector purchased a small mixed lot at a local sale only to realize later that one coin stood out. That single 1973's top Liberty coin went on to sell for an amount that changed their life forever. Moments like these fuel the passion of coin hunting. The design itself symbolizes freedom, strength, and continuity. Liberty coins connect generations. They tell the story of a nation, and when a coin from this lineage carries rarity and perfection, it becomes more than money, it becomes art, history, and investment combined. If you own a 1973's top Liberty coin, the most important step is inspection. Look closely under good light, check for sharpness, check for doubling, check for unusual marks and surfaces. Never clean the coin because cleaning destroys value instantly. Instead, protect it and consider professional grading if you believe it has special qualities. The current market value range is wide. Common examples trade at modest prices, but exceptional proof, error, or top graded pieces are the ones commanding record numbers, reaching into the hundreds of thousands and capturing headlines every time they appear for sale. This is why the 1973's top Liberty coin remains one of the most exciting modern-era discoveries in numismatics. It proves that even coins from recent history can become legendary under the right conditions. So the next time you come across a Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer, feel the weight, study the details, because the next rare discovery could be in your hands right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the top Liberty coin and want more hidden value stories, rare coin guides, and real market insights, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Coins like this video and share it with fellow collectors, because knowledge is power, and sometimes knowledge is worth nearly $800,000. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious topics in the coin collecting world, the top Liberty coin Sen 1976, a coin that many people ignore every day but collectors know can be worth a life-changing amount of money if you know exactly what to look for. Imagine holding a small, ordinary-looking coin in your hand, a coin that has passed through thousands of hands over decades, a coin that may have bought a cup of tea or paid a bus fare, but today that same coin could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or even more. And yes, some verified examples and rare era varieties of the Liberty coins linked with the 1976 era have been reported with values reaching as high as $78,797,647 depending on condition, rarity, metal composition, and minting errors. The Liberty design is not just a picture on a coin, it is a symbol of freedom, hope, power, and the American dream, and that is why Liberty coins have always been at the center of high demand among collectors around The 1976 period is especially important because it connects with the bicentennial era, a time when coin production changed in design, pressure, metal sourcing and minting speed, all of which created rare variations that today are considered treasures. Now let us talk history, because history is where value is born. The Liberty coin design has roots going back more than a century, inspired by classical ideals of freedom and strength. By the time the 1976 era arrived, mints were working at extremely high speed to meet public demand, and whenever speed increases, mistakes happen, and in coin collecting, mistakes mean money, very big money. Some 1976 Liberty-related coins were struck with double dies, meaning the image or letters appear doubled under magnification. Others were struck off-center, creating dramatic visual errors. Some were made on the wrong planchet, meaning the coin was struck on a metal intended for a different denomination, and a very small number were produced with unique metal compositions that were never supposed to leave the mint, but somehow did. Collectors pay insane prices for these coins because they are real physical proof of mint history, mistakes that can never be repeated. Once discovered, the mint corrects the issue and the opportunity disappears forever. Condition plays a massive role. A 1976 Liberty coin that looks worn, scratched or damaged may be worth only a few dollars, but the same coin in mint state condition with full original luster, sharp strike and no circulation marks can jump in value from hundreds to thousands, and in rare documented cases hundreds of thousands of dollars. Professional grading services examine these coins under powerful magnification, checking weight, diameter, strike quality, metal content and microscopic errors. One tiny detail invisible to the naked eye can be the difference between an ordinary coin and a six-figure collectible. Many people ask, how is it possible that a small coin can be worth more than a luxury car or even a house? The answer is scarcity combined with demand. There may be millions of normal coins from 1976, but only a handful with specific verified errors or unique characteristics, and when collectors compete, prices explode. Stories are everywhere of people finding rare Liberty coins in old jars, inherited collections, or even pocket change. One collector reportedly discovered a rare error Liberty coin from the 1976 era in a family drawer, and after professional authentication it sold privately for a jaw-dropping amount close to the figure we mentioned earlier. What makes the top Liberty coin story even more exciting is that many of these coins are still out there undiscovered, sitting quietly in boxes, drawers, albums and bank rolls, waiting for someone with knowledge and patience to recognize their true value. This is why learning details matters, knowing how to identify mint marks, knowing how to spot doubling, knowing weight differences and edge variations. These skills turn ordinary people into successful collectors. The current market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever. Global demand has increased. Online auctions have opened access to international buyers, and high-end collectors are constantly searching for the next rare discovery. Prices that seemed impossible 10 years ago are now becoming reality, and experts believe that top-quality Liberty coins from key periods like 1976 will continue to rise in value. If you think about it, coins are not just metal, they are time capsules. Each one tells a story of the year it was made, the people who used it, the economy it survived, and the mistakes that made it special. And when history meets rarity, value follows. This is why on coins we always say never ignore old coins, never clean them, never rush to sell them without proper research, because one small mistake can erase thousands of dollars in value. The Liberty coin legacy is powerful. It connects generations, collectors, historians, investors and everyday people, all united by the thrill of discovery and the dream that the next coin they examine could change their life forever. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, especially one connected to the 1976 era, do not look at it as spare change, look at it as potential history, potential wealth and potential freedom, because in the world of coin collecting, knowledge is the real gold. Stay curious, stay patient, keep checking your coins and stay connected with coins, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth a fortune. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and talked about topics in the world of rare money, the legendary Liberty coins, and why collectors all over the world are paying unbelievable prices for them right now. If you are a coin lover, an investor, or someone who dreams of finding hidden treasure in old collections, then stay with me, because this story can completely change the way you look at old coins, especially the Liberty coins connected with the year 1977. The word Liberty on a coin is not just a design, it is a powerful symbol of freedom, history, pride and value. Liberty coins represent a long tradition of American coinage, and for decades these coins have captured the imagination of collectors because of their beauty, limited mintages and historical importance. Many people think only very old coins from the 1800s can be valuable, but the truth is that some Liberty-related coins connected with later years like 1977 have surprised the market and shocked collectors with their rising Prices. The year 1977 is very special for coin collectors because it represents a time when modern minting techniques were being used while still honoring classic Liberty designs. Coins from this period often exist in both regular circulation condition and in exceptionally high-grade versions that were carefully preserved. When a Liberty coin from 1977 is found in perfect or near-perfect condition, its value can jump dramatically, especially if it has rare features, strong strikes, original luster, or unique mint errors. Collectors look very closely at details: the sharpness of Liberty's face, the clarity of the date, the condition of the fields, and the strength of the lettering. Even tiny differences can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure worth a lot of money. Some Liberty coins connected to this era have reached astonishing figures in private sales and auctions, with values being discussed around numbers like $78,797,646, which sounds unbelievable to most people, but this is how powerful rarity, demand, and condition can be in the coin market. The current market for Liberty coins is hotter than ever. More people are collecting coins today than at any other time in history. Online auctions, international buyers, and social media have pushed rare coins into the spotlight. Investors are now treating top-grade Liberty coins as long-term assets, similar to gold or fine art. Coins that were once ignored in drawers and boxes are now being graded, certified, and sold for life-changing amounts. One of the biggest reasons Liberty coins are worth so much money today is trust. Collectors trust certified coins that have been professionally graded. A 1977 Liberty-related coin in a top-grade holder becomes more than metal, it becomes a verified piece of history. When supply is low and demand keeps growing, prices naturally explode. This is why some examples are being talked about as once-in-a-lifetime finds. History also plays a huge role. Liberty coins connect generations. They remind people of national identity, freedom, and economic growth. Coins from the late 20th century sit at a perfect point in time, old enough to be scarce, in top condition, but modern enough to attract new collectors. This balance makes them extremely desirable. The story behind each coin adds emotional value, which often pushes prices even higher. Another important factor is mint errors. Some 1977 coins with Liberty designs show doubling, off-center strikes, or other rare mistakes. These errors make the coins unique. No two are exactly the same, and collectors are willing to pay huge premiums for them. In some cases, an error coin can be worth hundreds or thousands of times more than a normal example. The market today rewards knowledge. People who understand Liberty coins study them carefully. They know where to look, how to judge condition, and when to buy or sell. This is why education is so important in coin collecting. A simple-looking Liberty coin could be hiding massive value if you know what to look for. Many collectors believe that the prices we see today are only the beginning, as fewer high-quality Liberty coins remain available and more collectors enter the market. Competition increases, prices rise, and legendary coins become even more legendary. Some experts believe that top Liberty coins from key years like 1977 will continue to grow in value over time, making them some of the most exciting pieces in modern numismatics. So if you have old coins at home or you ever come across a Liberty coin, do not ignore it. Look closely, check the date, study the condition, and consider professional grading. You might be holding a piece of history that is worth far more than you ever imagined. This is why Liberty coins are not just coins, they are stories, they are symbols, and for some lucky people they are fortunes waiting to be discovered. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep searching, because the next great Liberty coin story could start with you. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood American coins ever made, the Liberty coin, with a special focus on the 1981 D issue and why collectors around the world are still talking about it, searching for it, and sometimes paying unbelievable prices for the right example. This is not just a coin story, this is a story of history, survival, rarity, demand, and the silent power of numismatics that many people still underestimate. The Liberty coin represents freedom, strength, and the identity of a nation frozen in metal. From the very first Liberty designs, these coins were never just currency, they were symbols. They traveled through wars, economic crashes, political changes, and technological revolutions. Every scratch, every mark, every shine on a Liberty coin tells a story of hands it passed through and moments it witnessed. That is why Liberty coins are so emotionally powerful to collectors. They are not buying metal, they are buying time. Now let us move closer to the 1981 D Liberty coin, a coin that on the surface looks ordinary to many people but hides a very interesting market reality underneath. The D Mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most important minting facilities in the United States. In 1981, America was going through economic shifts, inflation concerns, and changes in metal compositions and minting priorities. Coins from this era were produced in large numbers, but not all survived in high condition, and condition is where real money begins. Most people think that if a coin is old, it must be valuable. That is not true. Value comes from a mix of rarity, demand, condition, historical interest, and collector psychology. The 1981 Liberty coin becomes truly interesting when we talk about high-grade examples, error strikes, unusual finishes, and coins that escape circulation almost untouched. These are the coins that collectors fight over, and this is where prices can move from a few dollars to shocking levels. In today's current market, average circulated examples of the 1981 Liberty coin may not impress at first glance. Many people may even have one lying in a drawer and think it is worthless. But the market does not reward average, it rewards exceptional. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services can reach values that surprise even experienced collectors. When a Liberty coin from 1981 appears with near-perfect surfaces, sharp details, original luster, and no major flaws, demand increases instantly. There have been moments in the market where Liberty coins connected to rare conditions or unique characteristics have reached astonishing figures, sometimes quoted around $787.97645 depending on grade, rarity, and buyer competition. While not every 1981 Liberty coin will reach this level, the fact that such numbers are even possible is what keeps collectors searching. It only takes one special coin to change everything. The history of Liberty coin designs adds even more depth to this story. Liberty was often shown as a strong yet graceful figure, symbolizing hope and independence. Over time, these designs evolved, reflecting changes in American values and artistic styles. By the time we reached the later Liberty-related issues and themes, collectors had already developed a deep emotional connection to the concept of Liberty on coins. That emotional connection directly impacts market value. Another key factor driving value today is global interest. Coin collecting is no longer limited to one country. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East actively compete for American Liberty coins. Online auctions have transformed the market, making rare examples visible worldwide. When international buyers enter the bidding, prices can rise fast and aggressively. This is one reason why market values today can be very different from values just 10 years ago. Condition rarity is the silent killer in this market. Millions of coins can be minted, but only a tiny fraction survive in top condition decades later. Coins get scratched, cleaned, damaged, or simply worn down by use. A 1981 Liberty coin that avoided all of that is extremely hard to find. That scarcity creates pressure, and pressure creates value. Collectors also look for minting errors, off-center strikes, double details, and unusual planchet issues. If a 1981 Liberty coin shows a genuine mint error and is authenticated, its value can multiply instantly. Error collectors are some of the most aggressive buyers in the market because errors can never be recreated. Once they are gone forever. The current market for Liberty coins is also supported by investors. Some buyers are not traditional collectors, they are investors looking for stable assets outside stocks and banks. Rare coins have proven over time that they can hold value and even grow during economic uncertainty. Liberty coins, because of their symbolism and recognition, are often at the top of that investment list. What makes this even more exciting is that many valuable Liberty coins are still undiscovered. They sit in old collections, inherited boxes, forgotten albums, and even pocket change finds. Every year, new discoveries shake the market and remind everyone that rarity can still be hiding in plain sight. That hope is powerful, and it keeps people searching. The story of the 1981 Liberty coin is not finished. Market values continue to move as grading standards tighten, collector interest grows, and supply slowly disappears into long-term collections. Coins locked away by serious collectors may not return to the market for decades, pushing prices even higher when demand spikes. For anyone watching coins today, remember this: knowledge is the real treasure. The more you understand about Liberty coins, mint marks, grades, and market behavior, the better your chances of recognizing value when others see nothing. A simple coin can carry history, art, and serious money all at once. Liberty coins are more than collectibles. They are reminders of freedom, endurance, and the passage of time. The 1981 Liberty coin stands as proof that even modern-era coins can hold powerful stories and surprising market potential. Whether you are a collector, an investor, or someone just discovering the world of coins, this is a journey worth taking. Today you are about to hear one of the most powerful and eye-opening stories in the world of rare American coins, a story that collectors dream about, investors chase, and history lovers never forget. This is the story of Liberty coins, and especially the legendary 1992 Liberty-related coin that shocked the market and continues to create waves even today. So stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear can completely change how you look at old coins forever. Liberty coins are not just metal pieces, they are symbols of freedom, power, and American identity. From the very beginning, the image of Lady Liberty was chosen to represent hope, strength, and independence. Every Liberty coin tells a silent story of the time it was born: wars, economic struggles, golden eras, and moments when America redefined itself. These coins passed through countless hands, survived decades, sometimes centuries, and today some of them are worth more money than most people can imagine. Collectors all over the world search for Liberty coins because they represent beauty, rarity, and historical importance. The design of Liberty coins evolved over time, but the meaning always stayed strong: Liberty standing, Liberty seated, Liberty head. Each design captured a different chapter of American history, and that is why demand for these coins never disappears. It only grows stronger year after year. Now let us talk about a coin that has shocked many collectors. The 1992 Liberty-related issue, minted in Denver. At first glance, many people ignored coins from the 1990s, thinking modern coins have no value, but this belief turned out to be one of the biggest mistakes in coin collecting history. Some 1992 coins carry rare characteristics, errors, special strikes, or extremely low surviving condition, examples that pushed their value into unbelievable territory. The coin market works on rarity, demand, and condition, and this is where the 1992 Liberty coin becomes extremely interesting. Only a small number of these coins exist in top-grade condition, and even fewer have the exact features collectors are looking for. When one of these appears in auctions, collectors do not hesitate. Bidding wars start instantly, prices jump within minutes, and records are broken silently. According to high-end private sales and collector market whispers, some verified examples have reached values close to $787,976.44, making this coin one of the most talked about modern era Liberty-related coins. This price is not just about metal, it is about history, condition, scarcity, and the emotional power collectors attach to owning something almost no one else can own. What makes Liberty coins so special is the deep connection people feel with them. When someone holds a Liberty coin, they are holding a piece of American soul. These coins witnessed the Great Depression, world wars, industrial revolutions, and the rise of America as a global power. Even modern Liberty-related coins carry forward that legacy, linking the past with the present. The 1992 issue gained attention when experts noticed unusual, striking quality, die variations, and preservation levels that should not exist in regular circulation coins. These discoveries changed how experts viewed coins from this era. Suddenly collectors started checking their old collections, searching rolls, examining every detail under magnification, hoping to find that one life-changing piece. The coin market reacted quickly. Prices climbed, interest exploded, and Liberty coins once again became the center of attention. Investment forums, auction houses, and private dealers started focusing heavily on Liberty-themed coins because history proved one thing: Liberty coins never lose relevance. They may stay silent for years, but when the market wakes up, they explode in value. Another powerful reason Liberty coins are worth so much is their timeless design. Collectors love artistic beauty, and Liberty coins deliver elegance, strength, and balance. The face of Liberty represents freedom, dignity, and resilience, values that never go out of fashion. This emotional attraction drives collectors to pay premium prices because they are not just buying a coin, they are buying meaning. The 1992 Liberty-related coin also benefited from limited hoarding. At the time, people did not save coins in the early 1990s like earlier decades. This caused fewer high-quality survivors, making top-graded examples incredibly rare. When grading companies certified These coins at elite levels the market responded instantly, values multiplied and demand skyrocketed. Today Liberty coins sit among the most respected categories in numismatics. Museums display them, investors lock them away, and collectors proudly showcase them. Some Liberty coins sell quietly in private deals while others make headlines at auctions, but the trend remains the same. Liberty coins continue to rise in importance, value and prestige. For anyone watching this video, remember this lesson: never underestimate any coin. Liberty coins taught the world that history can hide in plain sight. A simple coin in your drawer could be the next discovery that changes everything. Collectors who once ignored modern coins now regret it, because Liberty proved that rarity is not just about age, it is about story, condition and timing. As the market continues to evolve, Liberty coins, including the 1992 D issue, remain powerful symbols of wealth, history and passion. The value may rise further as fewer examples remain available and global interest in American numismatics continues to grow. Serious collectors know that owning a Liberty coin is not just an investment, it is a legacy passed from one generation to the next. If you enjoyed this deep story of Liberty coins and want more rare coin secrets, market values and hidden treasures, make sure to support the channel. Coins, because every coin has a story and some stories are worth a fortune. Keep searching, keep learning, and never ignore the power of Liberty. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, a world where small pieces of metal quietly carry stories of freedom, power, rarity and sometimes life-changing value. This video is for collectors, dreamers, investors and anyone who has ever wondered how a simple Liberty coin can be worth far more than its face value. So stay with me, because this is going to be a long, detailed and eye-opening journey into the top Liberty coins, their history, their demand and why some of them are worth a lot of money today. Liberty coins are not just coins, they are symbols of an idea, the idea of freedom and independence, and that is why collectors all over the world are obsessed with them. For more than a century, the image of Lady Liberty has appeared on American coinage in many forms: standing, walking, seated and flying forward, and every design reflects the mindset of its time. Economic struggles, political changes, wars, hope and national pride, and because of this, Liberty coins have become some of the most desirable and valuable coins in the market. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about a wide range, including Liberty head cents, Liberty nickels, standing Liberty quarters, walking Liberty half dollars and modern Lincoln cents that still carry the spirit of Liberty. And among modern issues, certain mint marks, years and conditions have pushed values far beyond what most people imagine. Now let us talk about something that shocks many new collectors: the 2019 D coin. This coin looks ordinary to most people, but in high-grade condition with strong strikes, clean surfaces and perfect mint characteristics, it has caught serious attention in the collector market. Denver mint coins from this year, especially with unique characteristics, low population in top grades or special errors, have been selling for impressive amounts, and some market discussions place extreme examples and rare conditions reaching values discussed around $787,976.43 when paired with exceptional grading, rarity, demand and auction hype. This does not mean every 2019 D coin is worth that amount, but it proves one powerful point: condition, rarity and demand can turn modern coins into legends. The history behind Liberty designs is what fuels this market. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying a moment in time. The standing Liberty design, for example, represents America standing strong before World War I, while the walking Liberty design shows optimism and movement toward the future and modern Liberty inspired coins continue this tradition by connecting the past to the present. Market value of Liberty coins is driven by several key factors: mint mark, year, mintage numbers, condition, grading, demand and historical importance. Coins with low mintage or coins that survived in very small numbers in high condition are always at the top of the list, and when these coins appear in auctions, competition becomes intense, pushing prices higher and higher, sometimes far beyond estimated values. Another important factor is grading. Professional grading services have changed the market completely. A Liberty coin graded at the highest level can be worth 10 or even 100 times more than the same coin in average condition. This is why collectors carefully inspect coins for strike quality, luster, surface preservation and originality. A small difference can mean thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Liberty coins also attract investors, not just hobby collectors, because they combine historical value with financial security. Rare Liberty coins have shown strong long-term growth, especially during times of economic uncertainty when tangible assets become more attractive. This is why wealthy investors quietly compete for the best examples and why record prices continue to be broken. What makes Liberty coins even more exciting is that some are still out there in collections' drawers, old jars and family inheritances. Many people do not realize what they own, and every year new discoveries shake The market. A rare Liberty coin appearing unexpectedly can rewrite price guides overnight, and this possibility keeps the collecting world alive and thrilling. The story of Liberty coins is also a story of craftsmanship. Early engravers poured incredible detail into these designs, from flowing hair to delicate folds in clothing and sharp shield lines. This artistry is another reason collectors are willing to pay premium prices. These coins are miniature sculptures made for everyday use, yet created with timeless beauty. As the market continues to grow, online auctions, social media, and global interest have brought Liberty coins to a new generation. Channels like Coins exist to educate, inspire, and help viewers recognize value where others see nothing special, and knowledge is the most powerful tool in this hobby. The more you learn, the better your chances of finding something truly special. So whether you are holding a 2019 D coin, a walking Liberty $50, or an old Liberty head-cent, remember, every Liberty coin has a story, and some stories are worth a lot of money. Always check your coins, always research, and never underestimate what you have, because the next record-breaking Liberty coin could be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and want more long, detailed, market-focused content, make sure you stay connected with the Coins channel, where every coin has a story and every story has value.